Hi everyone, I wanted to provide you this video so that you could understand what happens when you download one of my SEO templates and what you do with it after it is downloaded. So what you would start is you'd go into one of the templates, and then just because it's intellectual property, I have to hide what's actually in it, but I'm showing you here that there are a number of pages that are involved when it comes to these templates, and showing that I provide Facebook, Twitter, Instagram descriptions and hashtags that are well affiliated with the topic at hand. Within my content templates, I provide the main keyword that you're targeting, how often it's searched per month, and the keyword rank difficulty. Just when you see this number, it's an average across the United States. So it's not just in your area. Depending on where you're located, this number could be higher or lower. Like if you wanted to rank for lip fillers in Miami, that would be much harder to rank for than, say, somewhere in the middle of Illinois. So I did change this up a little bit. When you download it now, you're going to receive a little contract. If I can, there we go. When you download it, you'll receive a contract, and then you'll put in your name and your email, and you'll save this and send it to SEOleads@gmail.com. And every single template that I have listed on my page, I've already put in the link so that I know what you ordered when you send it to me. Once you send this, I will send a digital contract that you will sign just to understand that it's my intellectual property. It can't be resold. This is for your personal business use only. But once you download it, you're going to get something like this. I did take out a decent amount just because we're going to be working with this and coming up with something that you can put on your site. And I'm using an esthetician based service right now as an example. So if we were to go to ChatGPT, which I actually have saved, but if you don't have ChatGPT saved in your bookmarks, you would type in ChatGPT, and I think you click here. Yep. And then you click try ChatGPT, and then it brings you to the platform so you can begin writing. So what you're going to do is once you have your content template, you'll want to copy these questions. And I'm hitting Shift Enter because if you just hit Enter, then it's going to run the prompt. And I want it to answer all of my questions at the same time. But I can easily paste it into a Word document. So I'm just going to go back, and when you get your lip filler or laser hair removal templates, you're going to have a lot more questions to work with here. But to make this a faster tutorial, I just put in a few so that we can get that in the door. Okay, and then you can hit enter or send message, and it'll start writing out the prompts for you. It might take a second. I'm going to pause this and start playing again when it's done. Okay, so all of the content has been created for your page, and then you highlight it and you hit Control C or Command C on your keyboard. And what we're going to do here is open up our Word document, and we're going to hold down Control Alt V, and then this window will pop up in your document, and you want to put in unformatted Unicode text so that you don't get weird formatting from ChatGPT that looks like this if you just do Control V for paste. You don't want to work with that. So I'm hitting Control Z to undo it. And if we do a little split screen here and show you how I set this up. So all of these are H3s, and an H2 or an H3, they're just called a heading structure, and it indicates to Google how important that part of the topic is on your web page. So I'm going to hover over this, and then I'm going to hold down Control. I'm going to keep holding down Control and highlight over all of these heading subtitles. Do I have to? Sometimes I have to go hit heading 2 before it can load a heading 3. Reverse that. Okay, and this is an H2. So I'm just going to say, for example, like Colorado Springs brow lamination. And again, this is just an example. The content templates are more SEO optimized, but this just gives you a baseline of what you're going to be working with. And then I can go back to ChatGPT and then say, write an opening statement for brow lamination services in Colorado Springs or something like that. Okay. And then we can highlight it, Control C, go into here, Control Alt V, unformatted Unicode text, and then do that. And then just to make it a little easier to read, and also do that. Okay, and then the last thing is we're gonna copy this. Add a heading 2 for a facts section. And then for heading 1, for example, we could do getting brow lamination in Colorado Springs is quick and easy, or something like that. I have the best possible H1s provided within the content template downloads. Okay, so what if we want to translate this to a web page? All right, I'm just going to move this over to another monitor for now, but the content is just right on the side, and I'll be kind of copying and pasting from it, for example, but not actually saving the content because we don't want to mess up the lip fillers page. Let's say I were creating a page or editing this page and I wanted to make a brow lamination page in Squarespace. Well, I would take this heading 1, hit Control C, and then edit in Squarespace. Double click so it highlights the whole thing. Hit Control V. And then I would kind of just move down the line. And as you can see, I'm separating it out so that we have nice heading content and paragraph content. And whenever you want to change these, it's just a drop down. You just drop it down and you choose which heading you want. You only want one heading 1 per page. So that's why this heading 1 is up here. And then you would basically just take all of that content and make sure that's being represented across the page in a nice, neat way. Okay, so I just want to exit and I don't want to save. Exit without saving. Perfect. And it's the same across the board, so not just Squarespace, but even Wix has this. When you go to edit the text, you go under themes and you choose which heading you want to use. or paragraph. And my website, for example, if I were to go to my live builder for my WordPress site, this one's a little different, but essentially in the template that I have, I can go over to design and then choose, from a drop down, which type of heading I want it to be. And if I click a different one, oh, did it not highlight? Oh, I have a fixed text that way. That's why. Okay. Well, either way, it'll read it as a heading too. And if you stick with typical templates, it'll change the font size or color based on either the theme you have set up, or if you put in a custom sizing for your font. But that is essentially it. One more run through. You purchase a template, you receive a document where you just fill out your name and your email. You send it to my email address, and then I send you a content template that's more robust than this, and it does come with your Facebook, YouTube, etc. descriptions and hashtags that are tailored to the service. And once you get that, you create your content using ChatGPT, and then you can upload it to your site from there. But I also do recommend, so this will ease up over time, but if you want to check to make sure that your content isn't being detected as AI written, you can put it into this content detection tool, hit analyze text, and it'll tell you whether or not it sounds human generated. If you have any questions when you download, these templates, I'm more than happy to hop on a call and walk you through it. And I know that I don't have a ton of templates on here right now, but I'm always happy to take custom requests. If you treat other types of skin conditions, or if you're a family medicine doctor, or if you're a dentist, I could come up with some dental related content for your site. I'm super collaborative. I just want to make sure that you guys are getting the ranking that you want, and top line that you're just happy with the results. Been working out really well for Dr. Masala. Right now she's ranking #1 organically on Google Business Profile. Okay. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out at SEO to leads@gmail.com.